Welcome back, everyone. Monster Racers. I just pulled a switch flip in my brain as I had to hit circle to confirm. Do we want to create a new monster? Sure, why not? We'll get a monster in the hopper. We can keep trying to make an exotic wolf race just by chance. Yeah, just get in with this Ecofer. Banana, welcome back. Beeper, welcome back. Such a darling vibrating rat. Vibrating. I don't remember a thing that we're supposed to do. I remember we unlocked a bunch of locations because we won the Ethiopia Cup. It's true. The Belarus Trophy. Specialized tournament held in Belarus. Only cute monsters are allowed to enter, which creates some controversy. Oh, who decides what's cute? Yeah, that's fair. If that's the next special cup we're racing for, we're fighting for, we should probably replace Slinko with something cute. As decided by the Monster League or whatever, I think they're pretty much all cute. With some glaring exceptions. This guy? You know what? Yeah, I agree with their assessment. But I think this is very cute. I think this is extremely cute. And it's a crime that they don't agree. Look at it. It's all curl up. Very cute. Extremely cute. I should probably check to see what kind of terrain it is. TBH. I know they told me. But that doesn't mean I paid attention. I should also probably buy some items. You like curled beast? Me too. Its name is what it does. It's curl up. It is grass, by the way. This exotic eco fur is actually built for it. My word? Is that a star crystal? How wonderful. Thank you very much. That brings the number of star crystals I now have to 35. However, His Majesty has requested 50. Magic. I've done nothing but accrue wealth. Give me crackers and ladders. And mini motivator pumps. I'm gonna actually try the Belarus Cup. Because we've got a level 40 creature. It's a grass track. Belarus is totally known for being the kingdom of cute. Everyone likes a cute face, and monsters are no exception. I mean, think about it. You're traveling all over the world, staring at the same monsters everywhere you go. Of course you want something easy on the eyes. But what's cute and what's not? Now that's a trickier question. Yeah? The guy sure tells it like it is, huh? Is it the cute monster on screen? Aw. I pride myself on being a monster that's easy on the eyes. Greetings, youngster. Are you entering the Belarus Trophy then? I hope your team is stocked with cute monsters then. Sometimes this tournament is almost too sweet for me to take. This really is one of my favorite tournaments. Cute monsters all over the place. My husband says if I were a monster, I'd be in this race. Aww. That's like when I told, that's when I told Banana that I'd be able to enter her in the tiny cup. I like cute monsters, sure, but I'm looking for something more. They have to have personality, too. Yeah, I get this, kid. Stares at Sybil. You're precious, too, you know? Like Stripies, they've got it all. I mean, that goes without saying. Obviously, it comes down to the individual. Positively dazzling. You'll race in the tiny cup and you'll race in the cute cup. Aww. Can I be scary and weird as well? Can I be scary, cute, and weird? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to fawn? I said, are you ready to swoon? Because at today's Belarus Trophy, we have, from all over the globe, the cutest monsters in the world. That's right, a cute-only race. No ugly monsters at all. Oops, did I just say that? Stares at Meepy. This race is like the Puppy Bowl. Got it? Looks left, looks right. I mean, some monsters have inner beauty on the inside, but today is about outer beauty. So, you owners of nauseatingly adorable fuzzy wuzzy monsters, come on up to the gate because the race is about to start. You're scary and weird. Aw, thank you. I'm ready to enter the Belarus Trophy. I don't think Euro was. It's funner being a wuss. Maybe I should try it. I made a tactical error jumping up into a boulder. Hey, it's just a qualifier. It's just for looking at the track. When I do poorly, it's just for looking at the track. When I do well, then it's very necessary because it guarantees me a better spot the next race. Well, that brings the qualifying to an end, and just in time. I think some of our spectators may need medical assistance. How much cuteness can you take? Anyone who's feeling nauseated by it all now, now's the time to leave. We've got the semifinals next. You brought me a coffee, oh my gosh. The Coper is so motivated. Oh. But why?
Yosh.
Aw, thank you, Sinzu. I don't think I'm gonna come in first. But we do pass. Imagine not upping your own husband. Oh, yeah, that's what that is. Oh no, I thought that was in response to Sybil saying it's funner being a wuss. Wow, did you see that? I hope someone got it on tape. We could make a fortune from soft toys and greeting cards. Those of you struggling to handle this excess of cuteness, I am afraid I have bad news. We have one more race left. Aw. And the sheer cuteness of this one would cause a sensory overload. I am at the very bottom because I barely made it in here. And everyone knows that. That's not how that should have worked. I just ripped that giraffe off. This was not deserved. That poor giraffe is going to retire in obscurity forever. Because I took a cheap shot from underneath somehow. Still, you're a Mighty Mouse racer? That's true. That ends the Belarus Trophy, the sweetest Whittle Cup ever. Our champion today is Ali. Congratulations! This unique trophy is yours to display with pride. Remember to lift with your legs. Thanks, and have a cute day. Lift with your legs. You did it. Actual first try. Actual first time racing with the monster. The Queen of Cute. Aw. Oh no. I would say you're definitely cuter. I shudder to use the title Queen because, I mean, you know, Cass. And she's also probably cuter than me. We've never been to the Amazon before. I've got that whole reverse Sour Patch Kid going. We've not been to the Grand Canyon. I think. Or we have. That's a New York Cup. That's for North American monsters only. As you are a princess, you benite thee, Ali the Cute. Aw, thank you. I'm not sure. There's an open treasure chest, but uncollected orb. Orbs do respawn. No, we've been here. A day's been ruined? Yeah, I remember this person. This is what we did last. What do we have that we like from North America? Aside from Mikas and Isa specifically. Go slay the bandit horde plaguing Sybil's lands. Okay, fair enough. Oh! Howlfire is from North America. Thanks, they're really annoying and they scream at you a lot. Be my pleasure. Can I sort by region? I can! Here's my American, or no, that's South American. Here's North America. Dinosaur. It's a neutral battlefield. I mean, I could take Wolfrey, or not Wolfrey's, Howlfire. Sorry. I can tell them apart, I promise. Okay. Yeah, you're right. It's gotta be. I will attempt, just like I attempted the Belarus Cup, having never raced with that monster before. I'm gonna attempt the New York Cup, having never raced with this monster before. The New York. There you are. I knew you'd be entering. Keep an eye out for me. You do know only monsters from North America can enter, right? I do. North American monsters are some of my favorites. But above all, I'd say my favorite is Shell Shock. They're so explosive. I enjoy the big city as much as the next person, but I wanted to go see the Grand Canyon instead. I am impressed that she is still here. Impressed and concerned. Every region has its own monsters, which is good, but if you ask me, North America's monsters are definitely the best. They've got the most power. Shell Shocks, Punctars, you know. But I like Blitzhawks the best. They're so powerful and graceful. When I become a monster racer, I'm definitely gonna get one. Welcome to New York, baby! New York Cup is only open to monsters from North America. I was really curious what the greeting was gonna be because they always say like a greeting from whatever country you're in. Any monsters from outside this region are not able to enter. Please keep that in mind. It's okay, I've got a dinosaur. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New York, and a big thank you to everyone who is gathered here today. You're not even gonna say a big thank you to everyone who came out to the Big Apple? Here we go, what you've all been waiting for, the New York Cup. Bright lights, big city, fast monsters, heated battles. This tournament is restricted to monsters from North America. In just a while, we will find out which of them is the quickest. All participants, please proceed to the race gate. Of course. Oh, I forgot that's what it looks like in the racetrack. Look at it go! Sorry, I wasn't looking for rocks because I was staring at my monster. It's New York City! Kind of looks like a really fit Palkia. Yeah. That was a camouflage rock, to be fair. It was a little bit. But also, I confess, I was just fully staring at my sprite. Big Apple, 3 a.m., Cowabunga. You know, I've never played that. Not once. Sinzu, is this coffee sweet? Fantastico! Our qualifiers have concluded. One by one, the favorites for the title have shown their wares. Coming up next, the semifinals. Play it? Yes, Snake. Milo-based mocha to give you a little spring in your stride. Aw, thank you. You can play it in MTG now, that's all you need. I can play Big Apple 3 AM in MTG. I'm sorry, I saw you post that card, or it was in the video that you were showing me or something, and just, I couldn't read it. I saw it, and I stopped being able to process words. Coming up next, the semifinals. Which 4 racers will make it through the final? Me when I play Big Apple 3 AM, then tap it and 5 mana to make 3 1/1 rat tokens? Oh yeah, that's right. That is what it does. You described it afterwards, and then I stared at it again. Let the races begin. Really like it when Banana says rat colony. Me too. Ow. Sorry, I was looking at the placement in the race on the bottom screen instead of actually looking at the race. I wanted to see how far ahead I was. Doesn't that just make anybody else in public use rec? Pressure of the big stage is nothing to these racers. Such calm grace under pressure. Such control under fire. Doesn't that just make anybody else the public use rat colony? You're a rat colony? I know what you mean, I'm just trying to figure out what's, one colony. Rat. Get +1 attack when Iva's on your battlefield. Aww. So sweet. The time has now come to decide who is the coolest of the lots. Who can guide their monster to the finish line and win the day. The New York Cup final is just moments away. Good luck to all racers. I feel like I get +1/+1 for each rat on the battlefield, but I probably don't have the rat type line. So it's stronger, but I don't buff myself or copies of me, unfortunately. I rely on surrounding myself with other rats. Also equip the Sword of Squeak to you when you ETB. Terrifying. You go infinite with Sword of the Squeak and Sword of the Meek. Unheard of. Remain indestructible and fight all opponents' monsters on the field. If Aiza leaves your battlefield, Senzu, you're such a nerd and so sweet. You're being a dumb, horny gooner. Don't worry about what it could be that the rat colony publicly uses. The Big Apple at 3 a.m.? Your dinosaur has become a level 45 monster. Clearly. Is this another thing I don't get because I'm ace? You have Enrage, but it triggers when your partners take damage as well as me. When we all make our custom cards, they do all need to have our own version of partner on it. You can have as many commanders as you want, as long as they all have Polycule partner. The deserving winner of this year's New York Cup is, drumroll please, Allie, congratulations on your victory. Please step forward and claim the winner's cup. Alright, everybody. See you again next time. When you're on the battlefield, all Dorothy's food artifact in addition to the other types. Not all rats in general. That was incredible, Daddy. Never have I witnessed anything to match the excitement of that. Oh, that was the wife. Haha, yes indeed. It was a splendid final. However, there are many more wonderful tournaments out there to see. Yes, I've got it. Let's go to Africa right now. And while we're there, we can drop by the Madagascar Trophy. I know we'll all enjoy watching some racing in a new location. Only weird monsters can enter. Oh, I love weird monsters. Let's go, Daddy. Let's go. That's my son. You'll be a famous monster racer watcher too soon. Really, my dear, it's getting hard to keep up. Couldn't we just rest for a while? Becoming famous for watching monster races. Only weird monsters can enter. We certainly have a good weird monster, right? How you doing? It will take more time. Gotcha. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Although Flower Wolf works. I didn't actually check to see what terrain it was. Let me see what terrain it is. Specialized tournament held in Madagascar. Only monsters considered weird looking are allowed to enter. Go on. Have 3 mana and Dorothy. See what happens. Is this a threat? Okay, so Rock is like a neutral situation. Curl-up's weird. It should be weird and cute. Slinka's weird. We can use Slinka. We'll go with Slinka. Open it. Or Fern. Let me tell you, you do not need to know any MTG to understand what's happening. The game you're playing changes to Snakes and Ladders. Is it like the Snakes and Ladders but Pokemon, though, where the snakes are a positive thing? Rather than a metaphor for vices dragging you further from spiritual enlightenment? It is now? Okay, good. Madagascar is known as a home for rare wild beasts. Everyone else might like good-looking monsters, but not us. We like ugly, odd-looking monsters. Weird is where it's at. What are you talking about? What are you saying about my precious Slinka? Cute monsters might be okay for a while, but in the end, everyone comes back to the freaks. Once you go weird, you'll never go back to those boring monsters. I'm just sitting here, like my hands clasped over Slinka's ears. Good to see you again, friend. I assume you're here to enter the Madagascar trophy. Yes, this one is only true monster. This one is only true monster aficionados go for. None of these pretty boy monsters here, I can assure you. Okay. I agree with this man, but I can't go into it. Or rather, I don't want to go into it. Oh yeah, I'm into Monster Girls. Has a pile of pillows in the corner, all with the same anime girl face on them, but with different tails and ears. Some of the monsters that they let in this aren't weird at all. I mean, I think that rafts are the coolest monsters around. I really don't like this tournament. I don't know why I'm here. I'm in a tournament for No, my husband says they're not ugly. They're just unusual. They're not ugly at all. When he says it's for weird and ugly monsters, you just immediately punch him in the face, declaring Slinka as beautiful. She is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, one and all. Do you sometimes feel different? All your friends like cute monsters or powerful ones, but you don't? If that's you, your time has come. This is how I need to introduce every stream. Today will be heaven for all appreciators of the macabre. Yes, folks, for fans of freaks, it's the Madagascar Trophy. Yes, today will be a parade of the odd, the weird, the fascinating, the bizarre, the abnormal, the queer, the curious, the, I'm being told to stop it now. Yeah, this whole thing. Introduce every stream. It's like he's talking directly to you. You're a fan of freaks? Cassidy! Are you home? Are you safe? Get those weird monsters ready. All racers, proceed to the gate. You're home? Welcome home. Have a super claw. Freaks and completely normal rat girls. Well, there's multiple of us who agree, which means we're normal. That must be true. Are you ready to enter the Madagascar trophy? My options are no, these monsters freak me out, or of course. Usually it's just no. I want to know how much like this the original translation was. How much of this was a passion project for the localizing team as much as it was for the original creators? Oh my god. Why so vertical? Oh, it's literally just straight up. Oh my gosh. Up. That was some great stuff, if you could bear to watch it. Let this be a lesson to those who claim looks are everything. Next up are the semifinals. Only the 4 ugliest, fastest, will make it through. Which racers will make the grade? I'm gonna beat this guy up behind the racetrack. No, let me up. He said ugly, he saw you racing at him. He corrected himself as a self-preservation reflex. Happy anniversary. 1 year? Banana! Oh my gosh. Wow, 1 year of this. Thank you so much, and thank you for subscribing. Oh my gosh. It's been a very wonderful year for me. Let me dip you. Wow, I don't know whether to laugh or cry after that. I have never seen so many ugly monsters in one place before. But I mean that in the nicest possible way, of course, because, you know, it's okay to be disgusted. On with the final. What the hell, man? Why do you say this about my cat? For the Madagascar trophy, monsters to your posts. I was looking at so many wonderful monsters who I love as options to run in this. Slinka, Curl Up. Iba, hello. How was your stuff? You leapt into my arms, hello. Whoa. I don't think NPCs understand the racetrack very well. Oh. That race was so vertical. I know. Perfect for my stretchy cat. She was like a beautiful feline spring lurching herself towards the heavens, and Gino over here doesn't appreciate it. Winner of the Madagascar Trophy, champ of the Cuteness Challenged, is none other than Allie. Congratulations. This unique trophy is yours to display with pride. Freaking Gino. Gonna kick his ass. Well, folks, it's time to draw the curtain on this freak show. Bye. They're gone. The family, they're gone. He'll never get into Smash. I read that at first as he'll never get to Smash, which also true. Anyway. The Amazon. This must be the training center Santos was talking about. So these are all the monster racers training their monsters. Hey there, you must be Allie. You don't look so special. You know why Santos would let you train here with us? Santos isn't scared of anyone. That's true, he knows he's the best. Come to think of it, he let in another newcomer the other day. Yeah, he said the new guy knew this racer as well. Zoltan. Anyway, you should be careful. We're all in serious training. Amateurs should just run home. You insist upon staying. Be ready for a race at any moment. Yeah, good luck. You'll need it. Wow, everyone here seems so intense. Please tell me about the terrain. This rich, fertile dirt. This beautiful, pure water. Not scared of staring directly into the sun, so he's a badass now. I already thought you were a badass. Now this is what being in the Amazon is all about. Plants. For a second, I touched this grass and I was like, ooh, am I gonna get into an encounter? That's not how it works. Hey, Zigzagar. It is water here. I see. Get back here. He's gonna win. You're the brightest idea yet. Aw. It is moth-coated, to be fair. It's the largest lamp. I should leave and come back with someone a little bit more aquatic. Okay, we're boosted. We're high enough level to befriend. Big Jaguar's ours. Dog, actually get out of my way. I already got your floral ass in here. We befriended the wild Zigzagar. Zigzaguar, even. It's cool and cute. Not weird. Why is this one cute, but Slink is weird? Electric Cat. Are you here to train your monsters too? How about we see who's doing a better job training their monsters? Well, I don't know if we're gonna do well. Be my friend, Dagnabbit. Punch, punch, punch. It's friendship lasers. Care Bear style. They're more prepared for this than I am. If my dash had ended a moment sooner. You really like Paradox? It's pretty cute. Pepperonis? Ooh. I think you need to get Santos to make you a training program. Yes, all my hard work starting to pay off. Well, at least that guy's just, like, happy for himself. Slinka can do it. I know. Also, maybe after this, I will just leave and come back with, like, a more aquatic monster. Seems like a misleading name, you only see one. That's what makes it such a paradox. I'm so actually still bothered about what that Pompadour having wastrel said about my cat. Impressive. I don't think you need much more training. Looks like we need to spend more time retraining our monsters yet. What a waste. What a waste of a marvelous haircut. I did not mean to come in here. Oh, Isa, thank you for bringing my jacket back. Sorry. His cruel words are the reason why pompadours went out of style. He does a disservice to his haircut. Every time I see one of these, I'm like, oh, this is an exotic one. No, I just turned mine purple. Please, my wool freeze. I need you to breed it. What do I have that's exotic and good in water? Is the answer nothing? Yeah, sure. Well, don't worry. He's just the one growing the product. Cancel? What do you mean? Okay, I guess we're bringing Mutigator. You can't call them that. I can't call children products. Is that frowned upon? What should I call them instead? Consequences? Outcomes? That's probably the most appropriate one, to be honest. You know, if product is off the table. I need to get my rare bell on. Seismic! Goes to get a creature that's good in water. Uses my kaboom because it's higher level. I need to be higher level than this to befriend it. Got it. You have the Wolfreeze Claw. You have the Rare Bell. Wait, no. Do you have the Rare Bell? Rare Bell? He does. And I will equip the Low Bell. Well, actually... yeah, you can have the Low Bell. I'm bringing down the level of wild encounters so that I have a better shot of out-leveling them so I can befriend them. Hi, Flower Wolf. Look at him go. I'm not used to seeing him run on a terrain he's comfortable in. I think he was like in sand before all the time. And he just looked miserable to be there. Running on his hind legs, just puffing the entire time. I don't strictly need Mutigator for later, I think. I just keep running into water that I don't have any creature to deal with. Why not just get one that's electric and fry the competition? I wish. A Star Crystal. Okay. There's a chest over here. I would like to reach it. It is almost time for ads. I want to reach the chest. It's a max motivator. Alright. After this win, I am going to have to take a really quick break. Oh, I thought that was gonna be it. Okay, fine. We won with the normal finish line. Alright, see you all in just a few minutes. I'll be right back. Welcome back. So many flowering wolves. I hate that he's staring me down as we race. Wonder if we already found all the monsters here. There was like one more dinosaur and then this guy. I feel like I've seen this guy before. I'm not sure if it was just in like a racer race. I don't know if I've seen a wild one before. We found a cracker. Not again. Be very careful now. We could be on the cusp of a historical hind. Historical hind, certainly. Really the new guy who knows you. It isn't him, is it? I don't think he spotted us. Maybe we can just sneak past. Hi, Bo. Welcome back. We're sneaking. We're sneaking past Olaf. You there! Uh-oh. You must be the reporters, here to tell the tale of my latest discovery to the world. No, we're not actually. Well, you're just in time. Are you steady to be runned? What? Alibot, I am going to ban you. Ready to be stunned, I think. Our excavation is about to finish. If you could wait a moment, please. She said it. Alibot is really reminding you. Well, Alibot could have said that differently. Here, like, what about this one? It's only rough because of the chosen format. Also, welcome back, Meeper. And welcome back, Senzu. If we call it again... If I spell quote correctly, and we call it again... See? Completely reasonable. Welcome back, Banana. I did not see what we got. It was like a max motivator or something, right? Nothing new, certainly. Pearl. Everyone, stop looking at Alibot. Look at Pearl. Was a silver ingot. Oh, thank you. Back here. No! We would have won anyway. I'm sorry. It was too resistant to our stars. What do you think you're doing? Don't mess up my routine. Yeah, don't mess up his routine. We will continue to never see that monster again. Skulking? At this stage? I should call her back. Out of the Monstarium. If this guy's confident enough to run a Skulking in the Amazon, why can't I? Oh! Your cheap tricks. I should have held my turbo. Your tits are rocking today? Congratulations. We tried really hard. It was a team effort, and you all really pulled through to make it happen. We did better turbo management that time. I knew it! You've messed up my routine. What did you have to do that for? Now you've messed up his routine. Thank you. I threw his groove right off. Thought if I tapped the rock, it would count as a win. I thought my little snoot would boop over the lion. Think you're good enough to race in the presence of Santos? We'll just see about that, amigo. First, show us what you got. Gotta pick out a good water monster for these tracks. Electric cats instead. Oh, he's staying like right in front of me. It was so tight. Take a word of advice, chump. Give up racing and head on home. On a purely must race, there's a kindergarten just nearby. They're all such jerks. You too? Me too. We're sticking barely ahead. Not bad. You have raw talent, but you could use some technique. Yeah, training with Santos could be the making of you. You sentenced this cat to water. Cat does not like the water. The cat has earned a cracker treat. I knew you'd be along soon. What took you so long? I've been waiting for you. Dalton, so you're the new recruit. You had to set the record straight. It's not right, you know. I'm the future world champion. I cannot go on losing to you, so I asked Santos, and he let me train with him. I've spent all my waking hours. I have done nothing but train and train and train. All with one aim in mind, so that I can defeat you. What a loser. Trunks. I miss my Wolfreys. I could show him how to treat one properly. So, no. No. I trained and I trained, and what did it get me? I still can't beat you? Why? It looks like I chose the wrong racer to be my rival. Zoltan. Nice race, you two. Santos. Don't feel bad, Zoltan. You were very impressive too. Your generation is truly blessed. Now I'll have to give it everything I have to stay on top. Allie, I'll be waiting for you at the South American Grand Prix. Not even acknowledging that Zoltan could be there too. We'd better get moving. Come on, Allie. Wait. Santos will be tough to beat. Don't you dare lose. I don't want you losing to anyone until I'm ready to take you down. He looks so much like Trunks, now that you mention it. I like his attitude shift. Well, if I can't beat her, no one else had better be able to beat her either. They managed to perfectly evade my electric orbs. You got a gold ingot. Orb. I love orb. I should feed more orbs to my companions. They crave the sphere. Look at his art! We need him. And he's all alone. He's ripe for befriending. So cute. That piece got gender in it. Slaps the top of a gremlin. This little guy can fit so much gender. It's Turbo's nightmare. Scary and weird. Shut up. I would welcome this creature into my home. I would leave bread out with a little butter on it and not acknowledge when it goes missing. An exotic zigzagar. Zigzagwar, even. This is going to permanently affect your soda design, unfortunately. Becomes exposed to a creature. Unfortunately, this will be affecting my aspect going forward. No, I'm just befriending the other hoodwink. We got the exotic. Which one are you calling gender? You missed it. Okay. So imagine if you fed a gremlin after midnight, but it kept its fur. It's called hoodwinked. I can't show it immediately, but I can show it in a bit. Cassidy, welcome back. You made stir fry? That sounds so delicious. Especially because you made it. Well. Which one's Will? Or did you look up hoodwinked? Gender chupacabra? Well, you actually found an image of a creature from this game? This game has records. It has a wiki? No. I was removing the white dot from the bottom screen. I was distracted. Did you see the normal one or the purple one? The normal one. The non-freak variety. Remember when she also called exotic monsters freaks? Maybe I should feel less sympathy for that woman. Runzinget. Mini motivator. I'm guessing the only other thing we find in here is something that Olaf wants, which is just going to be something he's going to study for the foreseeable future. I'm going to beat you in a race and then steal your treasure. Added peanut butter, very tasty. I love adding peanut butter to stir fry. It's so good. I remember this being a controversial statement when it came up in the past. You did it thinking of me. Like the best homemade stir fry you've had in a long time. It's a quick and cheap peanut butter or peanut sauce. We also added Laogan Ma, which is a favorite additive that we picked up at the trip yesterday. That sounds awesome. Did you say adding peanut butter to stir fry was weird? Or was it someone else? I don't know if it was you. Because, like, I don't know. It seems good to you. I know there were comments like, oh, well, I don't know. Maybe if it's, like, a very low sugar type of peanut butter. I don't recall who the dissenter was. But I do remember that cause was outwardly supportive. You definitely bullied me for it. Didn't be you. You add sugar to stir-fry sauce often. Not a lot. Probably as much as would be in a peanut butter edition. Yeah. I don't typically add sugar to things. I know Sinzu's a fan of adding a little bit of sugar to like a pasta sauce here and there. That being said, you know, in Australia, I assume there's less sugar added to things in general. It's my expectation, at least. I haven't actually double-checked. They do have less allowable, is it less allowed, or is corn syrup just more expensive here, so I tend not to use it? Because I know we use it all the time in the States just because we've got corn coming out of our ears. Just add, like, a teaspoon here or there. Yeah, like a pinch. We don't really use corn syrup. Yeah. so funny. You're funny. Are you okay? It's being silly. Oh, so you didn't mean it. I need to make a master puns document, like what Banana has. I can have a pun repository sitting in my brain, ready to be adapted as needed. You are funny. But you're hamming it up. Such a hamster. Take that back. What, like someone who hams? You're ham maxing. You're hammed up. Don't even like sunflower seeds that much? I'm so sorry, you beautiful rat. I'm sorry, you're a rat, not a hamster, and if I'm gonna swoon to you, I can at least get it right. Literally isn't a better snack for playing baseball, though. It's true. Not even peanuts. Pearl is present once again. Now's our chance. We almost missed because of that maneuver. No, this is it. They're gonna finish the race. Devastated. Pearless. Sunflower seeds can be discreetly stored in your butt pocket. You can spit the shells on the field with nary an issue. They're perfect. You can do the same with peanuts. Somebody should smooch you. Nuh-uh? What do you mean, nuh-uh? Everyone would be able to see the peanuts in your butt pocket. Be reasonable. Not if they are pre-shelled and a little sleep. But why do you need to smuggle the seeds? Why can't you display the nuts proudly? I literally switched from seeds to nuts to be, you know, less innuendo-y. Didn't work. Underestimating the tightness of baseball trousers. They're stuffed. A beautiful stuffed bun. Your stuff? I don't want to put either one just bare in my trousers. They'd shed dust and crumbs. Either one would have to be in a storage vessel of some kind. A satchel. What if we all kissed? I cannot... Yeah, okay, I guess I'll kiss everyone in chat. Really cute that you still use your starter. Well, okay. I'm using it currently because it's just a very high level. I took it out for somewhere sandy. And it gained a lot of levels there. So now I've just got it around because it's good for being able to befriend things. It was like the only thing I had at the time that was good on sand. I'm willing to try like a few more random encounters for the pearl, by the way. That's why I came back in here. What kind of monster would abandon their starter? I would never abandon him either way. Oh, I remember. I took him out for like the tiny cup or something too. Or was I using someone else? I think we're gonna have to miss out on Pearl. The starter has a lot to compete with. It's okay, yeah, that's true. And you only get 3 slots. Look, if that's the only factor I'm bringing monsters in, Mutigator would not be here. Sometimes sacrifices need to be made. And the race is in water? Maybe we should have never abandoned skulking. Maybe I should have used the banana method and only train the hot monsters. Many sexy rats to compete with, but you choose her and Isa every time. Me too. I would never abandon my starter rat. This poor skulking. Only good at grass and snow. You're really slow. Beat fossil fighters with your Spinax. Of course you beat Heart Gold with your Total Tile. Well, in Pokemon, they make starters really good, though. Internalizes that comment forever. Aw. You have nothing but loyalty. You're so loyal. How far down in the levels do I have to go to find something that's good at water? How does this get by being called cute? It is worth noting that bread monsters get, higher levels. Cucumber turtle? Which one's cucumber turtle? Oh, this. It's just his expression. Like a kappa? Kappa. Okay, just make for me a high-level stalking. Can you do that for me? Although there is Monarch. It's cool blast flavor. You can't wait to shock me while I'm cloning Dino Bones. I guess if we're waiting for that to finish, we can try to find the pearl a couple more times. Yeah, good luck. You'll need it. You didn't even want to challenge me to a race. They just want to shit talk as soon as they come in here, but they don't even want to race. But blink! I could go with Mutigator, especially if I was leveling it right now. I was about to say it's only a little bit behind, and then I saw that everyone else is well on their way to level 50. Also, he's just kind of slow. I'll give him the Ring of Learning, I suppose. suppose we'll clear out this room, and that's probably going to be enough to breed. An exotic seismic. It was all worth it. Never uses seismic. Actually, I don't think seismic is good at water. The art makes it look like it would be. Jerk. I was accidentally holding right and down at the same time. I hate that I can do that on this controller. No! Pure tragedy. It looked extremely cool. I know. He's so slow. He did learn the skill Rock Splitter. No damage received when hitting walls or rocks. That's actually kind of cool, though. No damage received when hitting ice walls or snowballs. Does that mean it just doesn't slow you down at all? Okay, maybe kind of cool. He's got thrust and power, and rocks can't stop him. Oh. You just run through them. They're nothing to you. Okay, like, here's the thing. He just became a lot cooler. I'll fight my way out of here, and then I'll try the tournament with him. I'll fight my way out of here, take a short break, and then I'll try the tournament with him. I'll fight my way out of here, take a short break, and check on the monster breeder, and then try the tournament with him. Just holding right. He doesn't need to jump anymore. He's like a hydraulic press. He's slow, but so powerful. No. I wanted to check in with the breeder. No, it still takes more time. Okay. When we come back in just a few minutes, we'll give the tournament a shot. See you in just a few. Welcome back. We are attempting the South American GP, the most significant monster racing tournament in South America. Member of the Star 7 is defending champion. Cassidy, welcome back. Isa, welcome. Ah! It's time to find out just how good you are, Allie. Out of our way. Come on, don't ... at me. We have to hurry or we'll miss Santos or I. They're self-aware. It's okay, I don't think he's arrived yet. I missed even a second of Santos' time. Oh, they're very intense. Let's go, Allie. The stands are going to be packed with fans of Santos. I've never raced in an atmosphere anything like it. I'll bet... I hope I don't get too nervous and forget what to do. The intense ellipses. Santos is a hero to all of us here. He's shown that with the application, anyone can make it big. Also, welcome back, Knife Flare. So again, would you like me to re-energize your monsters? Yes, please. Legendary band. Increases the monster's spirit by 25. That's so much spirit. I think I'd rather increase power by 6. I still don't know exactly what the stats do. Oh no, I don't think I can control the excitement. I'm finally gonna get to see Santos race. I think I'm gonna faint. Welcome, Allie. We're all looking forward to see the clash between you and Santos. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the South American Grand Prix. Lots of... Why did I start to read lots of South America? People of South America. No, people of the world. The time is upon us. One of the great monster racing tournaments is about to start. Please welcome South America's superstar of monster racing, Santos! Oh hey, he's actually here. Santos, we love you. You're the best. What's on toast? Man. Now, the rising young star, Allie. You can do it, Allie. My one fan. The time's upon us. I hope you expect no mercy. Will it be the favorite? Will it be the favorite and member of the Star 7, Santos, or will it be the rising star, Allie? Soon, the race will begin and we will have our answer. The man. All participants, please proceed to the race gate. I guess. Kaboom is so motivated. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm gonna use it. Even though your stats are all better than Mitigator. I will see how useful Mitigator's traits are. We still have to move for wood. Meow. Hello, Izu. Well, Freeze might be able to do this better. There's not a lot of water. Udicator did fine. Botana! Oh, Botanan! Ladies and gentlemen, the qualifiers are over. A number of very talented racers have made it through. Further excitement is expected in the thrilling semifinals. Only 4 racers can make it to the grand final. Just who will they be? Nobody knows. Oh, but Mutigator's so excited. Taking in Wolfreeze. He's so purple. Oh, he's so magenta, I suppose. I'm sorry, Mutigator. Wolfreeze just did it, like, significantly faster than you. It became a level 45 monster. And learned Snow Star! Magnifico, what sensational racing, and it only gets better from here. The answer awaits us. Star 7 member and International Superstar Santos and the Rising Star Ali will be there. The stage is set for a fabulous finish here. Will Santos defend his title, or will it be taken away? We watch with bated breath. Only one can prevail. It's time for the final of the South American Grand Prix. We got second seed. Oh, it's beautiful. I don't know if I'm going to be able to overtake this fish. No. Like, actually kind of close, though. We've been knocked out of the tournament. Allie, hey, Allie. What are you doing? Wake up, sleepy. The tournament's about to start. Wolfreeze already has his Wolfreeze Claw on. What if I just sneak him like If I just sneak him a blue gumdrop under the table while no one's looking. There. That'll get us through. That's 4 additional speed. Was that faster than Santos this time? I'm not sure. It was definitely faster than my last time. I think Santos was like 45 seconds. We're so motivated. We're first seed in the semifinals. He hit 45. Wolfreeze was motivated, though. We don't know if he will be for next race. He is. We were ahead for a second. Shoot. Man, if we got the time we got last time, we would have made it. Okay. By means of excuse, I'm gonna hunt around for a purloin for a second. Not to a crazy degree. But we'll get some levels on this and maybe see if the critter bread is worth using for this. Probably not, given it's probably not going to be very high level. Whoa. Wolverine is so motivated too. He's so amped for this. Do we have life yet? Yes, my beauty, I have done it. That is an aquatic cat. You know, it's not exactly what I asked for. But the thing is, it doesn't seem that bad. Hey, see you later. How have you been? Do we want to be, like, potentially really good at water? Where's my exotic Pyre Fox? Doing alright? Not familiar with this game. Literally, we haven't found anybody who is. This is Monster Racers. It's like a creature collector platform racing game. But one of my girlfriends showed it to me. It was one of her favorite games on the DS. Literally no one has come in here recognizing it. Not one. But it's actually a pretty good game, despite that. It's had some really good dialogue, really funny moments. The creatures are great. How Pokemon clones are now referred to as creature collecting games. Okay, so I do that intentionally. Because... Okay, well, this is not a Pokemon clone. As a lifelong Pokemon fan, Pokemon didn't come up with the concept of creating creature or of collecting creatures. And I know no one means it like that. But I've been concerned it's a little dismissive. And I know, like, no one here means it like that. But I feel like I've seen it used that way. I mean, in particular with, I mean, Pokemon's always been litigious, but especially lately. I'm not gonna give him that. And also, Digimon wasn't a collector, but also Digimon existed first, so... Doom clones showed up on the scene. Yeah. I don't have as much issue with, like, the term like, to be honest. The terms like clone and knockoff get my goat just a little bit. Lords of the Fallen was a big deal at the time. It was the first time someone other than FromSoft made a Souls like Lords of the Fallen was. Trying to remember if that's the one that I played. I think it was. At the time were called Soulsborns. I've heard people still refer to a Soulsborn here or there. We tried to play Lords of the Fallen, multiplayer was rough. Yeah, that is that game. I liked it, actually. I thought it was pretty good. I know Diablo gets that too. With that type of top-down action role-playing game thing. Anyone remember the game Rogue? The game all those games are like. What's that? Okay, Rogue was an actual game which was randomly generated. And it was like a dungeon crawler, if I'm remembering correctly. And it was, the graphics were ASCII. So it was all rendered in text. You're so old. Well, I didn't play it. And I don't mean it was a text-based game. I just mean like, your character was an @ symbol type of thing. Diablo's what you get when you keep evolving and adding more features to Gauntlet. You know, you're not wrong. I literally feel like a Souls-like is what you get when you take a 3D hack and slasher and just slow it down and make it more strategic. Rogue is like a game, I think, pretty much. And I think games like Devil May Cry, the 3D hack and slashers, are just side-scrolling beat 'em ups with a third dimension added on. Feel similar about Souls-like, since I like action melee games as well. You're only speaking truths. You say action melee because you don't expect anyone else to use the term. Oh, but you don't expect anyone else to use the term. Okay. It felt weird to me as a kid that people would look at a game like Zelda and call it a role-playing game. I have warmed up to role-playing game when used to refer to a Souls-like. Girlfriend would say that the Dark Souls games, in particular 1 and 2, are actually just dungeon crawlers. I was about to question it, but the thing is though, kinda right. Dark Souls is an Ocarina of Time, like, they kind of are. There was blocking and sidesteps in Ocarina of Time. Grew up on beat 'em ups. You definitely see action melee games as the 3D evolution. Now, when you say action melee, are you referring to games like Dark Souls or games like Devil May Cry? They're pretty similar. Whatever happened to just adventure game? People do them sometimes, but when they do, it's seen as like a throwback. People love subcategories and boxes. Yeah. And you know, it's useful to the point where it's useful when it helps you describe a thing. My only worry with some of these is I want there to be space for other people to make games, you know? Breath of the Wild certainly has action, but that's just an adventure game to you. That makes sense. Action Melee, Devil May Cry, Old School God of War, Batman Arkham. Okay, okay, and you include Souls-likes as well. They're definitely close relatives. I think that's fair. I do wish there was a way to just feed my monster raw XP. I think this Kaboom has potential, but it's so small still. I'm gonna check in with the tournament again. Arkham also started free flow combat, which has been used by a few other games. I haven't played that one, so I'm not sure if I know that one. Can you repeat that so you can quote it? Is that the thing Sinzu quoted? I don't feel like I said anything about beating your monster's meat. I said feeding my monster's XP. Old school God of War, they use an invisible target locking system, sometimes called auto-locking. Gotcha. That's another one I missed out on, is God of War. It came out in the era where I was not getting new games. It was the family gaming era of SNES up to PlayStation 2. Where we were getting all the games. And then there was the dark age of belt tightening where I had my computer. Well, I got to use the family computer. And if I could figure out a way to play a game for free on that computer, I got to play it. Two very eager kabooms. Yeah, I remember, I was gonna say recently, but this was like 10 years ago. They did a new King's Quest, and it was like, ooh, it's like an adventure game. I wonder if visual novels are the new adventure game. Do visual novels have a lot of puzzles? That's a good point. They usually don't. Designed with wide sweeping attacks and AoEs, making it easy to fight multiple enemies. That makes sense. Old school God of War is one of your favorite combat systems. Sounds pretty good. Some do, but it's not a requirement for sure. I have seen people making adventure games, but I tend to think of them as like grandparent games, unfortunately, and that seems to be what they're marketed for. They're like low budget point and click FMV situations. Genres now are two parts largely, a combo of feel and mechanics. That makes sense. Distracted yapping and got my jacket stolen. We've leveled up. We have even more speed than before. And this is the final. Into action games, most adventure games feel intolerable for you to play. It depends. I need to be enticed. And playing with friends is definitely better. Adventure's like a feel, but that feel has mechanical tropes like puzzles and exploration. Yeah. Could you call Minecraft an adventure game if it's a custom map? Outer Wilds is an adventure game? Definitely. There is adventure mode. I didn't know about that. Think back to like when Lego Star Wars came out. It was just considered action adventure. It felt like everything was action adventure for a while in the marketing. Locking in. Locking in to outrace this fish. It's not gonna happen. He's so far ahead. We're so close, but he's still got a turbo stored up too. He didn't even need it. He got even faster too. He was 44.91 that time. Music is going hard. The music's great in this. Kelly. I know. I'm sorry. Go back to the Amazon and get better. Goes to the Amazon. These will freeze blue gumdrops under the table. Oh, that's orbs. Only increased speed by 2 that time. Music genres are the same, often combining both mechanics and the feel into one word. That's a good point. I feel like even like gamer hasn't been useful as a term in like 20 years. Jungle has a certain BPM and sounds it uses. Something with the same sounds but different BPM might have a different name. Language might inherently have some limitations. I think language is extremely squishy. There can't be like strict rules for categories of things. That are absolute. And have people actually use it correctly. Getting so much Miku Deo rep on your Steam profile. Miku? Your approximations are flawless. Of course they are, of course they are. You know, it's like genres are fine because like the way people use them are like, oh yeah, I'm a big fan of like action shooter games. And then usually you go into examples to narrow it down a little bit more. And people are like, oh yeah, I get you. And they don't really care that you just considered Deus Ex an action shooter game, even though it's actually more of a adventure shooter game. I think that's best case genre scenario. And I go back to games because I don't know anything about music. This Meepy's going sleepy. Good night, Meepy. Have a very resty sleepy. Heavy metal elitist. One of those people who are obnoxious about genre definitions. I am so sorry. I'm so glad you got better. Why are they all cats? Please, I'm begging you, just don't be a cat. Allows you to float through the air for a short time when jumping. What is turbo to level 2? You can make a flying fish. You could make a flying one of those creatures. This creature, though. Look at how fast it is for its level. No, I didn't want to do that. Okay, but what about a Hell? I wanted to check its skills because the skills are what gets passed on. What about a Hellfire who can fly and is also good at water? This is not for the race anymore, by the way. I'm just creating monsters. Points for next level, 1,436. We might be able to get one more level and then try the race again. Crazy story. One of your Mass Effect games, you decided to play as FemShep. When romance options for male characters came up, the character most like you made you say, maybe I don't want to date that guy. That was eye-opening. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but still. I was also, well, not to say also, but I was pretty insufferable as a teenager. I think most teenagers are. Like teen into young adult. Various stages of insufferability. I like to think now I'm the most sufferable I've ever been. And hopefully that's true for most people. Are you ready to enter the South American Grand Prix? Yes, I'll try. You'd suffer me every day. Aw. would suffer you all day, every day. Even Wednesday? Yeah, of course. Why not Wednesday? $47.75. That is not fast enough, by the way. We gotta get, like, sub 40 in here. We're at 45. That is also not good enough. We're still gonna try it. If anything, maybe we can hobble our competition a little bit. We don't have to be as fast if we can slow him down. There he goes. He's so far ahead already. Shoot. Technically, we have beaten his time before. You know what that means? It means it's doable. We can beat... On our best day, we can beat Santos on his worst day, and I'm willing to take advantage of it. Up 45, 85. As long as we're low 40s. Sub 40 would be great. But if we're low 40s, we may have a shot. I'm not jumping for the beef this time. I should jump to avoid that, though. Okay, Zoomer, what do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Is this a reference to something that I'm not familiar with? Okay, well, we were slower that time. I'm not jumping for the beef. Yeah. Making my monster jump for the large, beefy meat bone. Is that a reference to something? It turns out I probably should have jumped for the beef because I was slow that time. Ow. Illegal. I was clearly on top. They are beating the crap out of me to keep me from Santos. He's surrounded by a shield of simps. One of those creatures looked like the Roadrunner. Kinda, yeah. Terrible. Awful. Beating the crap out of me to keep me from Santos. It's true! Bruce Strong will freeze. This is not optimal behavior at all. I'm ready. I feel like the game is definitely taking pity by motivating my monster every time. And you know what? I'll take it. Or 44, 45, that would have beaten Santos. 45-18. Still not super good. This is it. For some reason, I feel confident. To treat and a treasure, and you're very lucky. You're gonna get ready for bed. Good night, Isa. And sweet dreams, and thank you for the lovely chats as always too. It is tempting to use Water Cat, but no.
Yosh.
Aw, thank you. Get comfy in the jacket. And thank you for the hydrate. Dude. No! Well... Things aren't looking great, now, certainly. Okay. For fairness, I'll attempt with Water Cat. Water Cat deserves it. And maybe next time I'll have a decent water monster to do this instead. Maybe Water Cat, maybe a different one. Kaboom is is 15 levels lower. But I'll give it a shot. He deserves one attempt. My motivation streak has run out. I don't know if he can even make the beef jump. Oh my gosh, he feels so slow. I don't think this is it. Granted, he gets faster when there's monsters in front of him. Only finish the race, you know. 5 seconds slower than Full Freeze usually does. This time he's motivated. Maybe it's gonna be enough. Honestly, considering how underleveled, I don't think he's doing that bad. 39 XP off from leveling up once for the final race. It would have been so anime. He's not even motivated, but Wolf freezes. I'm so tempted to switch at the last minute. No. Kaboom was bred for this. He deserves it. We are literally the lowest seed here. Alright. He got his shot. As promised. I don't want to look at Santos this time. And whether or not I probably could have done it with Wolf Freeze. Do those count as races for the breeder? They do. We've got this now. It's a Hellfire. It has hang time. It eventually gets good at fire, but has none of the lower tier skills. And it's not good in water, but it can fly. Now that's... Hear me out. We don't need to be good in water if we can fly over water. And also I forgot to add it to my party / Monstarium. Now, hear me out. Okay, I need to stop saying that while playing this. But what if... I give it another round? With that kaboom. Bearing in mind that this is more of a genetic mixing type of breeding. Alright. We'll be prepared next time. But for now, I am gonna have to call it for today. Sorry I couldn't get through South America. But we will next time. Guaranteed.